College costs continue to rise each and every year. We now have colleges that cost in excess of $80,000 for 1 year. So here's the issue. Most of the advice, products, anything we see that's out there, it has to do with either saving for college, 529s, mutual funds, et cetera, if you're an investment firm, or student loans, if you're a bank. So there's a huge gap. So what we know is also that this has created what we would call a student loan crisis. We've got over 45 million borrowers today that are out there. So it may not surprise you to learn that the number one concern of Gen X parents is how to pay for college for their kids. So if you're an institution, why are you concerned with this? Why is this important to you? Because you know, if you're a forward-thinking firm, you have an aging clientele. And you also know, if you're keeping up with what's called the Great Wealth Transfer, over $68 trillion is projected to pass to Gen X and Gen Y over the next 25 years. So, my name is Joe Messenger. This is Bill Rabbit. This is Matt Carpenter. Today, we're going to show you how we are changing the way that America shops for college. We are empowering families and institutions with a tool that can demystify financial aid at the snap of a finger. Now, Matt is going to share with you how we are creating win-win-win scenarios for our 100-plus member firms across the country. Matt?
We're going to help Sarah and her family today. They live right here in New York City. Mom and dad making about $160,000 combined. They have $80,000 non-retirement savings and about $600K in IRAs. Now, as Bill's been entering this information, you might notice 3 outputs at the top of the screen here that are populating in real time. These are the 3 different formulas that colleges use to determine a family's eligibility for financial aid or lack thereof. Now, the challenge for Sarah's 3 million classmates that are going off to college next year is they're not going to know these figures until it's too late. Okay, so it's a huge advantage knowing this right off the bat. And before we go a little bit further, I want to make a point to emphasize the fact that I've worked with families like Sarah every single day for my entire career. And what I can assure you is their only financial concern right now is how to pay for college. But if your institution gets this piece right, they're going to approach you for guidance around their investments and their retirement. Okay, so back to Sarah here. She's a great student, okay? 3.9 GPA, 33 ACT. She wants to go major in education. That's what she wants to pursue in college. What if every single family had to be pre-approved for college the same way they have to be pre-approved for a mortgage? Would we have $1.3 trillion in student loan debt? We don't think so. So we trademarked the term, college pre-approval. And we've shown thousands of families how to come to their pre-approval number in less than a minute. And that's a really nice part about the tool here. You don't need to know the first thing about finances or college. Everything's completely automated. It's plug and play. So we've got a great foundation. Now it's time to go shopping. Now, Sarah wants to go to school in New York or California, and her top choices are NYU and Santa Clara, and we're always going to make sure that our clients have at least one financially safe school, so we see SUNY Albany on the list. Now, for Sarah's peers, they don't find out what a college actually costs them until a few weeks before they have to make a decision. And traditional financial planning software only tells us the sticker price of a college, not what we're going to actually pay. So you see here for Sarah, she's got some great information off the bat. We're going to get a discount at NYU from financial aid. We're going to get a discount at Santa Clara because she's going to get a scholarship. Now, I want to take a closer look at NYU here, and you see a bunch of information pop up. I want you to focus on the right side of the page, because what this is essentially the college's business model. And this figure right here that Bill's hovering over, that's going to show us how generous or not they are with financial aid. The higher the number, the more generous the college. It's also going to tell us if the school offers scholarships. And as he's scrolling down, it shows us every single scholarship the college offers, the qualification for each, and most importantly, is Sarah going to get any of these? I was going to say that one more time. For every single college in the country, we have every single scholarship that they offer and can tell you what your student is going to receive instantaneously. So it's powerful stuff here. Right? So we have a budget. We know what we can afford. We know what the colleges think we can afford. And then we also have their business model. So we can use this tool now to go shopping for college the same way we shop for flights on Orbitz. It's a click of a button. So Bill, I just want you to sort schools in New York and order them based on their generosity. So pretty amazing. We see a ton of schools that are going to be more affordable than NYU. Do we have to sacrifice quality? Columbia. I don't think so. Let's add that to the list. Now, at this stage, the tool's going to warn us that although Columbia is great with financial aid, they don't give scholarships. And this is true for over 100 of the most popular schools in our country. So what if Sarah didn't qualify for financial aid, and plenty of her classmates will not, and it doesn't mean that they're all wealthy? Well, here's what we would do. Go show me schools in California and order them based on who's going to give me the highest scholarships. So right away, hundreds of schools were going to get these great scholarships. Let's add University of San Diego to the list. $21,000 a year. The last thing I'm going to do is show Sarah and her family into the future. So initially, her first choice was NYU. And we see here not just what it cost over 1 year, but all 4 years, versus her budget or pre-approval, meaning that somebody is going to have to borrow about $85,000 a year. Now, that's an abstract number to an 18-year-old, but you know what Sarah can understand? She can understand that if her first payment's about $1,000 and her take-home pay based on her major after deductions a little over $2,000, we're living at home with mom and dad, okay? Let's look at Columbia. This is a win. Let's look at SUNY Albany. Not only are we not borrowing anything, we have a surplus as a family. So what if every college-bound family came to your institution to learn how to shop for college?
Wow. Matt, that is a win-win-win. The family wins. They made an empowered and an informed decision of how to pay for college. Sarah wins. She has a great outcome for college. And the institution and the advisor that has that relationship, they now built a relationship with 2 generations that they didn't have before. So here's what we're looking for. We're looking for institutions that share our passion for our mission of ending the student loan crisis, one family at a time. And at the same time, you can attract Gen X investors to your firm, and you can also build a relationship with Gen Y. So come visit us if you like what you saw here today, and you think maybe you'd like to work with the College Aid Pro. We'll be at the happy hour, of course, and if we've earned Best in Show, we'd love your vote. Thank you.
Come see how the college boys party.